Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week showed they still have fight in them, even without their two-star receivers, but they need more than just fight if they're going to find a way to hand Kansas City its first loss of the year.
12th play of the drive is second and goal, and it's to the end zone for Cade Otton and a touchdown.
Chiefs become way harder to take down if they're going to put up 27 points on offense. Finally can start one of their previews with Patrick Mahomes. It's been a minute or two. Is that a saying? It's been 2 minutes? He threw for 260-plus yards last week, a couple touchdowns, mid-90s rate. Only the second game this year he's cracked the 90 barrier in rate.
Mahomes and caught by Worthy, touchdown. After coming in, having not thrown a touchdown pass in the month of October to today.
At least he's not Kirk Cousins. He seems to be Tampa Bay's kryptonite. They gave up 4 TDs to him, 270-plus yards. They're 24th in rating allowed overall.
And now floating one for Darnell Mooney and a perfect strike to take the lead.
Tampa Bay's pass rush last week with 2 sacks, 21 for 2024, tied for 7th, so their front is a threat.
After 5 straight runs, Cousins gets taken down.
Kansas City's O-line, just 12 sacks allowed, tied for 4th fewest.
Morris a block, Mahomes to the air, Pirine with the ball.
Bucs secondary gave up 91 yards and 2 touchdowns to tight end Kyle Pitts last week. Travis Kelce finally showed up to the party week 8, 90 yards and his first touchdown of the season.
3rd and goal, Mahomes caught, touchdown, Kelce.
Bet Chloe K was ecstatic. Xavier Worthy, 37 yards, a touchdown. Justin Watson, Samaje Perine, Noah Gray, 23 to 33 yards each last week. And D-Hop made his debut in red.
And to the air and caught by Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins, just 29 yards, but just getting warmed up maybe. Kansas City's run game, still in the hands of Kareem Hunt, punched one in for them last week, 59 yards.
Digging, turning, pushed, shoved. Trey Smith with a push for 6.
Kansas City's averaging close to 25 points per game on offense, so it's not like the Bucs are dealing with a Jackie Treehorn outfit. They are second best on 3rd down this season.
And he throws to Pirine on 3rd down and 6, and it's 1st and goal for the Chiefs.
Not dealing with morons here. The Bucs defense they encounter this week, 28th in points per game allowed, gave up 30-plus last week.
And he's got all the space in the world to walk in for a touchdown.
Bucs ball in 2024 has been fun to watch because their offense has at least tried to keep up most games, even without their 2 top wide receivers, who will miss this game too. They went for 24 points. Their offense 4th in points per game overall and 1st on 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield looking to convert, taking a deep shot, and he's got a man, Trey Palmer.
Chiefs defense they go up against, 6th fewest points per game allowed, 9th in the red zone in 2024. Boy, they have had to carry that weight in a lot of their games this year.
It's 3rd and goal for Gardner Minshew. Miller the block at the wall, Karlaftis.
Kansas City secondary takes on a Baker Mayfield who showed he can still be plenty effective no matter who he has. 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, mid-90s rate versus Atlanta.
Mayfield looking for one, down the middle, and it's caught inside the 35 by Rakim Jarrett.
He did throw a couple picks. He has to take some chances. But how about this? Took 0 sacks on 50 pass attempts.
Mayfield protected, and he finds Sterling Shepard, his former Oklahoma teammate.
Atlanta's front not into pressuring quarterbacks, though. Kansas City's front isn't really either. Average pressure rate, not a ton of sacks, but they have the 5th highest blitz rate in the NFL. They sacked Gardner Minshew 5 times last week.
They bring 5, fumbled, Pennell knocked it away. Tranquil picks it up.
Now, in that game, those sacks didn't keep Minshew from keeping the game close. Kansas City gave up 2 touchdowns to him, didn't pick him off, gave up a rating over 115 to him.
Touchdown Turner.
Chiefs had been tougher on quarterbacks before week 8 in general, so how's Baker versus the ballroom blitz? Bring it. 7 TDs against 1 INT, a 130.1 rate.
Mayfield looking deep. He'll go deep down the middle, and it's caught by Rakim Jarrett.
It's already been brought in. 5 guys, 8 in Tampa's aerial attack from last week. Jalen McMillan targeted 7 times, 35 yards. Rakim Jarrett, 3 catches, 58 yards.
Goes downfield, and a tight window throw to Rakim Jarrett.
Mayfield uses his backs as pass catchers on the regular. Bucky Irving had 7 catches, 40 receiving yards. Rachaad White, 5 catches, 38 yards and a touchdown.
Rachaad White turned around, the ball was waiting for him, and he busts it into the end zone for a score.
Chiefs pass defense has played running backs as pass catchers well this season, holding them to the 3rd lowest rate in the league. Not as strong versus tight ends, though, middle of the pack against that position. And tight end has become the focal point for Mayfield with his homies out. Cade Otton, 100 yards week 7, 81 yards last week, 2 scores.
To the end zone, it is caught by Cade Otton.
Rush attack. White only got 6 tries versus Atlanta, 4.8 a run though. Irving 44 yards on 9 attempts, healthy 4.9 clip.
That's a really nice run by Bucky Irving and some exceptional moves. 2 jukes to work his way for 15 yards.
Those boys up against the 2nd hardest team to run on. Chiefs holding runners to 3.5 an attempt.
Knocked down to the play. Malik Herring was over there for the Chiefs off that defensive line. They lose 2 on the play.
Bucks Chiefs. Tampa Bay up 8-7 overall. Super Bowl rematch, of course. Boring. Give me 1979. Buccaneers had a chance to win the division after starting out winless for almost 2 full years just a few seasons prior, so this was a big deal. So was the monsoon that hit the area before the game. 7 fumbles, 5 turnovers. Kansas City's Steve Fuller, 46 passing yards. Tampa Bay's Doug Williams, 51. But Ricky Bell ran for 137 yards. 0-0 game until finally in the 4th quarter from 19 yards out, Bucks win it 3-0.
The kick is up. Good. The players are really whooping it up on the sidelines. This is quite a sight to see. The Buccaneers are the NFC Central Division champions.
They achieved their 10 regular season wins faster than any other expansion team ever had and made the quantum leap from worst to first.